Texas. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And it's another road game for the 76ers. Well, so far this season has been very disappointing, still without a win, and we're weeks into November.
And always difficult to play games on back-to-back nights like they have to, but it's that much harder to do it coming off of a loss in that first one. So there's some extra added pressure to not lose 2 in a row in such a short period.
6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton, takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands. What a privilege it is to play in this league.
It's a good heads-up play from Seth. Look, he scans the floor, finds a wide-open man.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Curry, following the score by DeJounte Murray. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, he's such a quick leaper. He's a force around the rim.
Johnson right side. In the corner, it's McDermott. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Harris. And Pirtle sends it back. Now here's Curry. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Now here's Murray. White, wide open. He fires. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Left side Curry. Pass to Maxey. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Here's Walker. The 76ers getting the bucket. Spurs passing it around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. The 76ers leading by 5. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. We talked about his plan to try and take Tobias Harris out of the equation on offense. Coach told me Harris can attack you in so many ways on offense. The way to counteract that is to give him multiple looks on defense. So we'll rotate a handful of guys on him tonight. We'll see how that plays out. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Now here's Milton. His last outing, 16 points for him. Connects from three-point range. Niang's got 5 points so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Vassell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Forbes. Nailed from three-point land.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to McDermott. Over to the left wing. Murray for 3. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. The shot's good from Forbes. Harris looking it over. And here's Reed. Launches a 3. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots. That's got to fire him up.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And it's White missing. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. Murray outside. It's White on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And here's Maxey. Out to Harris. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Ben Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Harris's shot is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
McDermott, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. McDermott's got 6 in the quarter.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
Murray outside. Pass to McDermott. Spurs passing it around. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good from outside. The 76ers leading by 9. On the way, Harris. Another three for Philadelphia.
Catch and drain. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great space.
Johnson in the corner. For three, Murray. Out to White. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Lock at 6. White gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, he's not going to get it easier than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Thibault can't get it to go. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 9-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. Now here's White. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Curry looking around. Plenty of space. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Pass to Vassell. No good with the triple. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:07 left to play here in the half. Now here's Thibault. The putback. It's good on the putback. Reed's got his second bucket.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
The shot by Curry, no good. Drives to the hoop. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Pass to Reed. Down low. Here's Niang. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now Murray. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Niang. Last game he had 12. Milton with it. And it's Thibault in the corner. Over Murray. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that, but there are a lot of players that play the same position in which I love how they play. And I love how Embiid plays. I see similarities. My man Jokic, I definitely see some similarities in the way that he passed and tried to make sure that we were point forwards. But I tell you what, instead of seeing similarities in anyone, I tell you what, I'm a fan of all the big fellas because they flat out got game.
Here's Drummond. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. Drummond's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
On the wing, Johnson fires the 3. The Spurs rebound. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the boards.
That's the big fella getting all worked up. He loves those throwdowns.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Murray. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. That misses off the backboard.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Korkmaz. Out to the right wing. Here's Maxey. And here is Harris. Here's Curry with the 3. Drills it from outside. 5 points in the game.
Look, that's his go-to shot. Curry can really hurt you from distance when given the airspace.
And it's Murray penetrating.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Now here's White. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, DA. Now Harris. After the missed 3 from Derek White. Harris, good. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
White inside. Pass to McDermott. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The 76ers leading by 15. Here he goes. Aston Yang inside. Here's Bassett. And stolen by Murray. Out to the wing. 46 seconds left in the third. Right wing. Screen by Young. For 3. Rebound by the 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Takes the 13-footer for 3, Forbes. And here's the break. Here's Milton. And the layup falls. Milton's got his second bucket of the night. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And so it's Philadelphia controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. Another three for Philadelphia. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
That's tipped. That's tipped. Here's Thibault. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
So both teams changing it up here. On the wing, Johnson. Shot to stop the run. Second chance shot. Pass to Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Korkmaz. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Here's San Antonio now. Looking to get it going. Here's Johnson. Got a hand on it. Curry fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
You know, the endless range of Curry. I mean, sometimes there's nothing you can do, especially when he's hitting it from this deep.
Murray, no good. Here's Philadelphia. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Going inside. Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tobias Harris.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense. They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Murray, good.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Harris outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Drummond. Eubanks grabs the miss. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Pass to Eubanks. Now here's Murray. Not going to go that time. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory.